Suddenly intense burning sounds. Okay, we need to turn that down significantly. Hello, hello. Hey, Wizrobe, and hey, Moosh. So, this'll be fun. Let's, live split open. Change the scene. If I can find it. And change the image. Let's go. Sure, let's go with this. Let's remove the dumb filter. Actually, no, this is a... Okay, let's make it not upside down. Sure, that's good enough. Hey Russ, welcome to the stream. Does 100% include the Brother's Charm? Yes, it does. It took me a while to actually figure out, like, exactly how to trigger the Brother's Charm, but wasn't sure if I, like, had to get 100% before beating the final boss or anything, etc., but apparently, you just have to, talk to the girl before you, beat the final boss. Anyway, is Rust42 a legend? Oh, I'm sorry to say I haven't heard of you. I guess I'm a horrible person now. Oh, you made Somewhere in Between. Yeah, that was a pretty cool quest. Short, but pretty sweet. Yeah. Okay, so, few disclaimers before we start. So I routed this all yesterday, and this morning did 2 runs earlier today, but that was 8 hours ago, so hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. I didn't actually think I would end up doing this, today. Second of all, 100% includes all items in, like, both rows of items, so except for the potion because it's temporary, and that one sword that just doesn't. We'll also be getting 100% map completion, so we'll be visiting every square on the map at least once. And there was right, yeah, and the brother's necklace charm, whatever it's called, because why not? It's not a very glitchy run. It's more so an optimization run, but enough of that. Let's get started. So yeah, there is one glitch at the end, which apparently Wizrobe lured Moosh here for, but it's honestly not that big of a glitch. It's a pretty glitch-free game. The majority of the optimization just comes from various routing and sequence breaking. Yeah, the RNG. In my 2 practice runs, I actually had really good RNG for the Krissa grind or Grand or whatever. Oh yeah, I will show the one glitch. Since I'll be doing the actual useful part of it at the end, but the not useful part I'll show later on. Anyway, so our first main goal is really to just get as many good useful items as possible, especially Zephyr Catalyst, because Zephyr Catalyst is like the most useful item ever, because it breaks open every wall and destroys bosses. So to do that, we're just gonna kind of do relatively vanilla things. Talk to this lady so that she'll give us the brother's pendant later on. And hopefully we don't die. Chances are we will probably die. Come on, get up there. So, just relatively nothing special right now, just getting the bolt catalyst. Then we're gonna go right for the friction boots. For the most part, we can use our bolt catalysts relatively freely. We do use a bunch of them later on the bosses, but We get plenty of them. Bolt Catalyst is a really good weapon. Oh boy, that gold split. It's probably a fake gold. Actually, no, I think I just mashed the beginning intro text really badly in my previous runs. And I always fall here. I'm apparently bad at making that jump. Okay, that went well. At least Ganon was in fact seen again. Okay, that's not good. 10 rupees is good. We're gonna need a whole bunch of rupees, ish. Not super early on, but fairly early on. We really need to. Our main goal is to get 80 rupees by the time we kill Lanmolan. If you get 80 rupees by the time you kill him, then we're good. I want that. I do not want this damage. One more hit. Oh, and we got the cursed axe, bone axe, whatever. Sweet. We're not going to use it at all. The custom, yeah, that custom game over was pretty fun. Wasn't that bad actually, though. Honestly, getting the bone axe early isn't even that fancy, because we just grind it later on anyway. It's really just and the slime sword is also really free. It's really just the Chrysogrind that matters. Chrysogrind? I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Anyway, friction boots, like probably the most broken item in the game. Most of the sequence breaking that we can do comes from just really precise wall jumping. Anyway, now we're gonna go to the clock tower mirror and hopefully not die along the way. Because this is the first part where it's really, we need to worry. Because, 7 bolts. I wish I had more, but... I used too many in the other room. Okay, well we got a drop, so that's good. I don't really need that 5. Anyway, here is your first instance of wall jumping can break things. Don't need the dash wing. Okay, can we not get spidered? 100 damage, that's not good. Enemy there is also not good. I'm gonna be focusing for this part, because this part is dangerous. We're actually intended? Fair enough. I have a feeling that one of the ones I'm going to do wasn't intended. Okay, let's not die. Downward stagger. Didn't even need to hit the second bubble. Okay. Our health is good. Honestly, Clock Tower's not that bad. Spectrum Spire is by far the worst part of this game. By far. Okay, now that we've activated this mirror, we're just gonna warp back to the Sanctuary, and we're gonna go get the Fin Boots. Because we kind of want those. 40 rupees, that's really good for a rupee count right now. Halfway there. Because our next big item is the Zephyr Catalyst. And, yeah. Zephyr before fire. Imagine that. Mainly routed this way because fire absolutely Zephyr destroys Spore Wheel. Okay, I did not like that damage, but that's fine. Okay, come on. Wall jump up here. Come on! Okay, this is bad. This isn't even hard. Wow. Funny, I'm failing the easy stuff. Really? So what we're trying to do is get to where that red rune is. It's really easy. There we go. Saves a few screens. Well, hopefully we don't get hit by the bear. Oh, that wall jump is, like, really free. Okay, we didn't get bared. We're good. Yeah, that's by far the easy stuff. You just wait for the hard stuff. Okay, we're just gonna activate this. Most of the stuff that you are supposed to require the, whatever, the Swift Wing for, you can just wall jump to. Oof, bad split. Without abusing. Anyway, we're about to go to the, actual hard wall jumping section. Which is, in this room right here. Also, we need to turn back on our friction boots. Okay, that went well. Oh, that went really well. Okay. That was good. That's the hard part. Although Spectrum Spire is, like, the deadliest part in the run, though, so... Just hit all of them once, and then corners the second time. Okay. Now we got these guys. Another 10, our money's looking really good. And there's Zephyr Catalyst. Okay. Now we have a few other nonsenses to do. Hopefully we don't die. Falling here would be bad. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out the optimal way to do that puzzle, but then I just realized, okay, that's pretty easy. And the snail is in the way of the scorpion. Okay, but the scorpion wasn't facing my direction. Those enemies can really get in the way. Gonna get the Explorer Sword, because that's nice. Actually, my money's pretty low. I was hoping it would be a bit better. What item do I want? I don't remember. I think this. Yeah, this game is really solid. No, I wanted this. My biggest gripe with this game is how on the top menu, A and B are switched from what they are in every other Zelda Classic Quest, so it just destroys my dyslexia. It's pretty good. Minor gripe, but it's really irritating. Now that we've activated that one... now we're... Okay, fin boots are active. Gotta grab this. Get the key. Get this. And now I really hope that the Land Milan fight goes well. Land Milan is where we're going to be using two bombs on this fight. Also, we're going here to activate some screens. Ooh, another 10 rupees. We just need 20 more. And we need it by the end of the Spore Wheel fight, so we might actually get it. Anyway, so if our Zephyr Catalysts miss, then that's bad news for us. Okay, now we just need to hit him twice with our sword. or once. Okay, that worked. That was really well done. That was like my best land Milan. That was an exceptionally good land Milan. Okay, now we're gonna warp to the sanctuary. Oh, he still takes... Yeah, I guess he does take hits while he's flashing. I assumed he was invincible during there. Anyway. Gonna grab this. Now time for the Spore Wheel fight. Well, first, we're gonna grab this item. And hopefully not get lost in the maze. I just went with what the name was in Zelda Classic. Where am I? There I am. Where am I? Okay, we're out. And this guy dies to Zephyr. And he's dead. Good fight. We need 20 more rupees still. That's, not good. That's even worse. Lovely. That's even worse. Come on. We're trying to get this fire, bomb thing up here. There we go. And, we need 20 rupees, so we're gonna go to the grinding spot. Which, Crumbling Halls is the best spot for grinding. Because there's a whole bunch of really easy to kill enemies. You can just continue warp, and keep killing them again and again. Okay, that's all we needed. And we need 80 rupees because we need to get the frost ring, and we need to get some more green ammo. No F6, that'd be awful. The money grinding would be so bad. Because we spend 8 minutes of solid grinding for money to buy all the items from the shop. Anyway, Frigid Cavern. Pretty much everything is in here, so this is where we want to be. Also, we need to equip Fin Boots again. F6 is so important in speedruns of this game. So now we're just going to use Zephyr to clear out these bears. These bears are deadly. Get as much money as we can. We are going to need another 20 shortly for more green. And we got buried, but that's okay. I want that money. Okay. Yeah, we get a lot of health early on, but our last heart containers actually are way later on. And hopefully we get as many of these guys as possible. Okay, we got them both. How did we still gold that split? Anyway, now for the worst split in the game. This is by far the worst part of the game. Also, if we could cross that gap, I'd love to, but I tried for like 15 minutes trying to cross that gap with the chain hook, and I was never once successful. Anyway, yeah, this is the worst split in the game. Because Spectrum Spire sucks. The This place is just a hot mess. Hopefully I remember the way through. Okay. We want to take as little damage as possible, because this is where we almost certainly will die. Okay, that's really bad. That is really bad. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we do have this on. Okay, now we got some hard, wall jumping. Okay, can you just stay down there? Okay, we got it. That was pretty good. Get up here. Hopefully an enemy doesn't spawn. Okay. Low health. That's not that good. To hit the green. This puzzle took me way too long to solve my first time through. It was kind of embarrassing. Okay, now we want to hit that again. Somebody just posted a comment and I can't look at it. Okay, now we hit this. Oh no, I screwed up. I forgot to push the other block. First time screwed. That's what I get for not practicing within 8 hours. I love this puzzle, it's just... I shouldn't have screwed it up. Okay, now we hit green. Go here. Yeah, it took me a while because I didn't think of pushing this block right. Okay. Get this key. And now we have to go back. Hopefully we don't die. Bad. Our health isn't not that bad, actually. Now we hit that in order to hit that screen, since this is 100% map completion. That's bad. Okay, now we're gonna grab this. For the record, I've never not died on this split before, so if I can not die, that would be great. Now we bomb this open. Oh boy, that 1 rupee. It's gonna matter so much. That, so we can hit this. Okay, now get that. Our health is actually pretty okay. And, as always, fall down this hole. Oh, that thing just came right for me. Okay, if we get hit by the bear once, I think we die, and that's bad. Oh, come on! I've never seen that enemy jump like that. Okay, this is actually not good at all. You just fall down there. Now, I didn't turn on friction boots. Oh, that was really good. Why is that fairy on this end of the screen? Come on! I'm gonna use this for safety. You wanna die? Okay, our health... I think... we're okay. Don't get hit by the fairy. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we kind of just jump through the wall. Don't mind jumping through the wall. Now we hit this, and continue warp. Okay. Now we're gonna warp to the endless spring, and clean up the items down here. Yeah, I like how we can just jump through the wall there. For the record, that's not the glitch that I mentioned. The glitch is actually a lot more useful. Okay. We want to use this. Get this, which is nice. Our last heart upgrade for quite a while. Okay, I guess we used 2 glitches then. Fine, be that way. That's not the major glitch. That's a very, very minor glitch. Okay, let's not fall. Yeah, that's... Okay. Our money is actually pretty okay. Why did I swap to the downward stagger? I don't need the downward stagger. I specifically want the dash wing right now. Oh, I will, Wizrobe. I will. I'll do that after the run is done. Okay, now... Now we warp to the Sanctuary, and this is where we need to go buy a few more things. We're gonna buy the Cape of Current, just because we can. And we're gonna buy more green stones. And, clock tower. That's time to fight this boss. Man, this boss completely kicked my rear. So 4 Zephyrs and 1 slash with a sword in theory will kill him. But this guy's full of RNG. Oh yeah, the Cape Counter works. We use the Cape Counter all the time. It doesn't increase your damage. It just, whenever you run into an enemy, the enemy takes damage. Okay, I guess we get a 3rd Zephyr in this phase. Okay, yeah, there's the switch. Okay, grabbed by the hand to end this phase early. We've got the health. Come on, swap. And is that gonna kill? No, okay, we'll use one more. That will kill. And he's done. That was apparently a bad fight. You can one-shot a boss with a Cape Counter? Huh. Yeah, we don't have one-shotting of bosses. Now we do this. Okay. Now we gotta do some cleanup here. Really? Yakuza dies to the Cape Counter? Huh. Okay, that's on. Grab that. Huh. That is extremely convenient. The way this road fights or Yakuza or whatever its name is we just use 19 bolt catalysts with the bolt ring. Okay, now we need to not fail. Now we need to not fail. Now we need to not fail. Also, welcome to the stream, Avon Abstract. Okay, come on. This isn't hard. Apparently it is hard. Who knew? Jumping is hard. What? Why isn't this working? What? Is it because I don't have the friction boots equipped? Yeah, well, this is faster. You don't need... I guess I needed the friction boots specifically equipped. Weird. Forgiveness jump? What's forgiveness jump? Sounds useful, though. No! That's annoying. I hate when I use my ammo and then get knocked down. That's okay. When you walk, oh yeah, that would be very useful, honestly. I have not played FA yet. Okay. This is the most use the chain hook pretty much gets in the entire run. That was a bad phase, but now it's time for the best part, which is literally 8 minutes of grinding for money. Probably next week, since I'll be going, I'll actually be going away out of town for, most of this week. So we're gonna grind up to 760 rupees. Except that's actually really 860, since... Come on, drop a 10. Darn. Since the first 100 we're gonna go spend on the lucky armor to make the rest of the grinding better. And they all jumped off the cliff. It's not that bad, since we can get 50s and if we're really lucky, 100s. But we'd need a lot of luck. This is the worst part on the run, and I would really appreciate it if that enemy would stop jumping off the cliff. Come on. We just need 10 more rupees. To save on the F6 grind? Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, there we go. Okay. If you update this, you'll probably patch the glitch that I found, because it's actually kind of a major glitch. Anyway, lucky armor. Now we continue grinding. Restart to set the RNG, clearly. And there's the slime sword, so yeah, this is why I don't worry about the slime sword, because it's basically free during this grind. It is a wrong warp. It's extremely easy to execute. Thing is, it only saves like 30 seconds in this game. It only saves about very little time. But it's convenient, at least. Come on, drop a big 50. Oh well, at least we get filled up on white ammo in here, which is nice. no, there's way more than meets the eye to how the paladin in the death fight was screwed up. That is a whole different bag of worms. Cause let me just tell you that wasn't the proper fight. That's a whole different bag of worms. So what are the odds of getting 50s and 100s anyway from these enemies? This money grind is not actually going that well. 50%, either you get them or you don't. In both my practice runs, actually, I did get a big 50 or 100 or both. I got some big drops. So, nothing here means I'll probably lose time on this split. I'm also curious on the odds on the Crusade grind, because that thing is... In one practice, it took me like 15 minutes of solid grinding for it, and another it took me like 30 seconds. I just got really lucky. That thing is such a meme. Last few hundred to drop at once, we can hope. We are almost halfway there. And they all jumped off a cliff, because I couldn't hit this bat. 1 in 400, 1 in 100 with the armor. Okay, that's good. Shoutouts to the lucky armor. Still rare and stupid that you got it on your first bear drop. Wiz, the first blue bear you killed, you got it. Yeah. So another thing I'm actually really curious about is shop items, because, like, what are the triggers for shop items being unlocked? Because, like, it's obviously not just, like, do this, do that. Like, it's got, like, they've got weird triggers, and I'm just curious as to what they are. I've hit all the triggers at this point in the speedrun, although I don't, just by chance, although I don't know what they are. I'm assuming there's a whole bunch of triggers. On the escape sequence. Amazing. The giant sword was allegedly a 1 in 30 drop. Oh, good. Okay, this is really bad money grinding. We're gonna lose so much time here. That was a good 40, and the enemies died quickly. How many items you bought and whether you've cleared towers? I feel like it's more than that. But, eh. You're the creator, so... I mean, obviously, yeah, you have to buy certain items first, but... I seemed like in my casual playthrough, me and Wizrobe did similar things, but he had some items cleared and I didn't, and we did similar things. Well, it's not that important, because with this route, we activate all the shop triggers anyway, before this grind. 160 more rupees. You could get a big 100. Ah, sword 2 triggers with IPA. Okay. I was actually wondering that, like, since We could make Spectrum Spire so much easier if we had Sword 2 or Rapier to hit the green trigger, the green switch on our first pass through, but no dice. Also, man, we are losing like 4 minutes on this split. Rip all our time lost to RNG. Come on, get the money! Get the money again! Flippers for Frostwing. Ah. A big 50 would be nice. $20 more. Okay, we got all their money. Now I just need to buy all their crap. We're buying all the items and another helping of green runes, because green runes are overpowered. Magic ring and magic is greater than 200. I figured it was a bunch of arbitrary conditions. I had a feeling. Buy magic ring before bolt ring so that we don't have to menu. Minor optimization there. Haven't bought a potion yet. That's good. Potion skip. Now, hopefully I don't buy the wrong type of stone. Okay. That was unfortunate time loss. I mean, I've got it equipped. If he grabs me, then sure, we'll go for it. But if not, then we're gonna do this on him. It's 19 of these. 2, 3. Let's see if he grabs me. He's not dead, Jim. I've got the cape of counter equipped. Let's not die, actually. I was not counting how many shots I've hit. I missed a whole bunch of shots. This is not going well. It's gotta be like one more. This is not going well at all. There we go. That was a really bad Yakuza fight. You may have patched it. RIP. Really bad boss fights so far, but oh well, our first 2 boss fights were really good. And apparently I still saved time on that split, actually, so go figure. I don't know if you can continue during this cutscene in order to skip it. I never actually tried. Okay, now we're going to go clean up the frigate cavern. Boss skips are fun, but yeah, it's... I don't know, I would feel kind of... It'd be... I'm actually kind of glad that you can't just one-hit KO the boss. Okay, now this is kind of annoying, but if you do get it, it is allegedly faster than using the grappling hook, because the grappling hook sucks. And then you still have to use the grappling hook here anyway. Oh boy, my favorite. Okay, that went okay-ish. You put a lot of effort into this thing, you will see it. I mean, that's a good design philosophy, if you ask me. And bear. And bear. Okay, can we not run into every bear? This is sort of a dangerous part, but it's not that bad. This room sucks, though. This room sucks. Okay, that was okay. This room also sucks. Okay. This puzzle's really just annoying more so than anything else, because if you fail, then... But we're good. Alright, there's our plate armor. It's really nice to have. The reason those torches became blocks of the power bomb is because of the revealing factor of the Zephyr crystal, no? Apparently we're just gonna plow through everything. Lovely. Protective boots. We are never gonna use those. Gold! Okay, now we need to go to the sanctuary and clean up a few more items on the way. Honestly, using the eye is just so much better than using a Zephyr crystal anyway, just because Zephyr crystals are really useful. And we are actually going to use the eye here. Because if we fall, that would be bad. And it's kind of hard to see. Imagine that, the eye actually gets use. Okay, now we're just gonna hit these screens for the 100% map completion. Arbitrary requirement. Before the eye was a thing? Fair enough. Just need to hit these screens since no real other way of doing it. And we can't actually do it during the escape because those screens are on a separate D map in the... This is a separate... Now I get the 50! Thanks, game. No, that was a fat 100. Real thanks, game. Now that I have no need for it. And we saved time. Or... saved, quote unquote. Okay, now for the grind. Okay! Good grind! I didn't even have the thing equipped. Gold! I forgot to equip the lucky armor. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. But okay, I want fin boots and cape of current. Good grind. Okay, it's important. It's actually very important that we have the cape of current on, so we can actually transition upwards in a water screen. Okay, now to try and clean up the rest of this place. Okay. Just run into all these enemies to kill them. Or try to, at least. Do I not have the... Oh yeah, I've got the cape of current on, that's why. I forgot! I just put the cape of current on. Okay, you're dead. Get this key. actually, before I forget, we need to hit this screen, because 100% map completion, oh boy. Probably better to drop down than to go all the way around, but whatever. Oh, I need to... Actually, also want that on. Hopefully... Oh yeah, I also need Zephyr for this. Okay, hopefully I haven't forgotten an item. Yeah, and Cape Counter is awesome. It's just so overpowered, it really is. Cape Counter is really good. Like, usually the Crusade grind or whatever is like a good spot to refill your ammo to make sure you have it all, but not today. That... Okay, all our, everything is correct. Okay, now we use the correct menuing. And it's dead. 15 of those catalysts, and then I don't even know how many hits Mitra itself takes. Of course I'm collecting everything else during the escape. And he's dead. Oh yeah, way faster to fly for most of this stuff. That was a really good Mitra fight. Okay, now for the escape. Yeah, we're missing a whole bunch of stuff. So, time to collect it all. So I want, that and that. This is focus time. Don't fall. Okay, we're good. That was complete clutch backup. Oh, I don't have the magic ring on. That's very important. Just run into everything. Okay, the blue bubble didn't spawn down below. Get that. I like how that item's taunting you, and we only get it now at the very end of the run. And Ganon was never seen again. RIP. Hey look, I can use this mirror now! Let's warp to the frickin' cavern, shall we? It only works if you specifically F6 continue during, the Ganon was never seen again. Too cool a bug. Fair enough. these guys, like so. Cape counter's overpowered. And in theory, one final item, which is the fairy cape. Was it now? Oh, are they? Fair enough. And that should be it. Yeah, that's everything. Cool. And timing ends when the screen fades to black just before the words "the beginning." That was a pretty good run. Never gonna beat that Chrissa grind split, but the money grind we lost 2 minutes on, unfortunately. The canon boss fights weren't the best, but this was a pretty good run. Definitely still the cleanest run I've had of my runs today. Yeah, given that 1-400 Chrissa grind, that was amazing. 143, or 5346, whatever. So, yeah, the main glitch is, yeah, you can activate the mirror in the end. Which, it's pretty funky. I mean, it's only a one-time warp. But... And... No. So, you might be wondering, what happens if you save there? Well, you save here. That's what happens. So, here's the main glitch. Or, well, the weird glitch. So you may be wondering, given the ability that we can activate this mirror and warp somewhere, what if we fight the final boss again? Well, things get weird. Also, I want this on. We did it! Now to fight Mitra, right? Lol, nope. Now we're just on screen 79 of map 1, for some reason. Which is mostly layers, and unused content. Hey look, it's some layers. A way to access the post-game? I wish, but... the post-game is on map 7. Yeah, we can do some weird stuff. Unfortunately, our D-map is on the far left, so we can't actually scroll right to where the intros are and re-trigger the intro. I couldn't find any weird, like, wrong warps. You beat the core again, and it just takes you to a screen that says, "Okay, wise guy, have an extra dungeon." Where even am I? I think I didn't go left enough at the bottom. Yeah, I definitely didn't go left enough. No music, and the timer keeps going, but it's pretty funky. Hey look, we found the downward dagger. I would love it if it was somehow optimal to get the downward dagger here, but no dice. Or the wings on that screen. Okay, something's pushing me up. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, seeing as how, like, Mitra is on screen 59 of map... What the map was it? I don't even know what map. Not this map. Map 5, I think. And, of course, there are some save points to the left, but they are still broken. Offset... No, that's not how that would work. Believe me, I've done a whole bunch of wrong warping stuff. Save your game? Wish I could. That's basically it. We're just kind of off the map right now. Anyway, that was Freedom in Chains, 100%. That was a pretty good run. And if we continue, it just puts us back here, because this is where I saved. I love the music at the end here. I really wish that I could have routed more items into the escape, and it would be optimal, and that this glitch didn't exist, because then it would kind of actually be pretty epic, cleaning up the rest of the items and making it back in time. But as it stands, it's kind of lame. But well, it's an amazing game. Does apply an arbitrary offset to every D map, but this should only apply to side warps, not when warping via the warp mirrors. Interesting. I wonder if there's any other place you could wrong warp like that. I don't know of any. Maybe you could activate a cannon again? Who knows? Either way. Oh GG, Moosh. GG. Anyway, it's not optimal anyway, because this is literally at the very end of the game when you can do this glitch. So, yeah, this was a great game. Most of the sequence breaks are, not really glitches, but yeah, as I mentioned at the start of it, just wall jumping with boots. So I do have to ask a question for you, Moosh. How much of the stuff that I did wasn't intended? Obviously this glitch, but how much of the other stuff? If anything at all. Just jumping up the ground on that one screen and the glitch at the end? Fair enough. You intended the wall jumping to get, instead of dashing across that gap leading to Spectrum Spire? I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It is probably the most precise wall jump part. Honestly, Spectrum Spire sucks. Yeah, basically all the wall jumps were intended or known. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah, you've done the Spectrum skip. Fair enough. It sucks though. Fair enough. I mean, that's fine, having complicated and tricky skips like that, because it fits more of a Metroidvania, like an actual Super Metroid type of feel, which is good. More routing potential. That's how you get the post-game dungeon without New Game Plus? Oof. By fighting both mini-bosses during the escape. Is that how you access that? Interesting. Huh. Ah, rip. If you had... Yeah. Okay, stop picking on my words, Wiz. Yeah, because I did notice that Fire Catalyst was severely underused of all items. It's not... yeah. No, it's definitely the most useless of them. I mean, Zephyr Catalyst, a full screen nuke. How much damage? Like, what, 15 damage? Tons of damage. And then Bolt Catalyst, really strong with the Bolt Ring and spammable. But Fire Catalyst is a meme. A meme and a half. But yeah, you should definitely finish this. Because it would be so awesome with like a full extra stuff. Because I didn't even realize this wasn't completely finished. It felt like such a full game already. It's pretty good. I guess before I end it, I guess I'll talk about just a few more possible skips or things that I would like to do that would save time. The main one is activating the green switch on my first time entering Spectrum Spire when I'm getting the Zephyr Catalyst. Unfortunately, at the time, we can't hit it easily, because to hit it through the wall, we need at least the level 2 sword, because we need to slash or shoot sword beams, and the old sword has none of that. It was a full game and you lost the original release. No, it's awful. I wonder if the bone axe could hit that. Yeah, because I never thought about the bone axe or slime sword. Now you get that before the grind, but you could definitely get the bone axe if you're lucky. Yeah, slime sword is way too weak, but maybe bone axe. Now I'm curious. I guess I'll also talk about one more thing. Has partially implemented post-game stuff. Fair enough. Because if you could, like, get the wall to close on you, you could probably climb through it again. And what you can do is you can leave the wall and then use the dash ring to enter it, and it will close on you, but unfortunately your momentum from the dash ring is too great, and you just end up screen transitioning. There's no way to actually stop yourself in the doorway, so you can't actually have the door close on you and just kind of climb through walls, which would be fun. Anyway, that's basically it for me. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. To Wizrobe, and especially Moosh, creator of this game, and Russ, who is also apparently did a whole bunch of stuff, so kudos to them. And I guess I will call that a day. A night, or whatever. Have a seal, and I'll catch you later for whatever other quest we do next.